Hello students, today we will discuss about a topic from Unit B Part 1, and the topic is notice writing, because in the examination you will be asked to write a notice and the question will carry 5 marks. So you will have to write a notice within 50 words. So let us first see what a notice is. A notice is a short composition. It is not a long composition, it is a short composition which gives us news or information. So a notice gives us news or information, and it is not a long composition like an essay. It is a short composition. And one important aspect of all notices is that notices are displayed or put up on a notice board. Notices are meant only for notice boards. They are displayed or shown or put up on notice boards, not in any other places. Now let us see how to write a notice. I have mentioned 8 points regarding how to write a notice. The first point which I have mentioned is a notice should have border lines. That means a notice should be written within a box. You should provide border lines to your notice. So that is the first important thing. The second important point which you should keep in mind when you write a notice is name of the school or the college or the office or the organization issuing the notice, and its address should be written at the top middle part. So when you write a notice in a box, at the top middle part, what you have to do is you have to write the name of the school or the name of the college, or if it is issued from an office, you should mention the name of the office. Moreover, you should also mention the address. The third point is the word notice should be written in the middle below the name and address of the issuing authority. So after writing the name and address of the issuing authority, you will have to write the word notice, preferably in capital letters, just below the name and address of the issuing authority. And it is better if you underline the word notice. The fourth point which you should remember is a notice should have an appropriate heading. If, say for instance, if it is regarding a cultural event to be held in the college or in your school, then you should give a heading like cultural event or cultural program. The next point is date of writing the notice must be mentioned on the right hand side below the heading. So just below the heading and on the right hand side, you should mention the date on which the notice is written. That is one important aspect of a good notice. The date should be mentioned. The next point is a notice is written using formal language, and it is written in 1 or 2 paragraphs. Because it is a formal composition, so a notice should be written using only formal English. You should not use informal words. So only formal language should be used in writing a notice. The next point is, though the definition says that it is a short composition, you should but remember to provide or include important information like time, venue, day and date. So these are important things. So important points should find place in your notice, though it is a short composition. And the last point is, after you finish writing the body of the notice, at the end on the right hand side, you should write your name and designation. Now, say for instance, if you are the general secretary of your school or college, then you should first write your name, and just below your name you should also write your designation as general secretary, student union, XYZ, school or college. So these are the points, these are the 8 important points which you should keep in mind when you write a notice in the examination.